Welcome to our art video. So this is only a small amount of my art supplies that I have. The reason we're going through this today is because I felt a little artsy and I wanted to do a painting today. As of late, I've been using, please forgive me because I can't say it, so I've been using that paint. I got it for Christmas 2 years ago. Shout out my Secret Santa. So I got all of these. And I have tried practicing with it. I've tried watching YouTube videos with it. I need a lot more practice. A lot more practice. Eventually, I will go through a little deep dive into all of my paintings and drawings. To start with, so this was my very first one. So for this paint, as I've watched and learned about, is a lot having to do with layering. And I'm not good at layering. So you can see the difference between the mist or like clouds, the cloud of water, and this side. And if you zoom in or if you look at it, you can see the different, I layered it. So I use different colors. I try to add highlights. So I try to find where the light, I have not talked about art in a while, so I'm going to mess up my terminology, but where if the sun's here, then the way the sun hits and the shade hits, I forgot what that's called. And especially on the tree, it's like itty bitty, but I did it where it's layered and so it actually looks realistic. I'm not very good at that. And then, so I looked it up, just like different like inspos and stuff. So this one I used more actual paint when painting. So if you can see it, it is raised, and when you rub over it, you can definitely feel it. So I really like these, but they aren't original. So that's the thing. I want to be able to paint from my mind. And then these two. So during this time period, so this was, when was this? January 2025. So this side was December 24, January 25. So this reminded me of the valley and the fields. So I tried to cast a shadow based off if the sun was coming from the horizon. So that's why I did a lot of light. I'm not going to explain it. And then this one, because I was into cake making, I painted it, or I drew it and painted it, and I wanted to bake it like this. I will find the end version of the cake because it did not look like this. Since December 2024, I have been using this paint. Before that, I was using a bit of acrylics because I wanted to change it up. I have a lot. And it's organized, and a lot of it isn't even in here because we're a big artsy, craftsy family, so it gets taken and never put back. Okay, so our bins. It's uneven right now, but I did have it super organized. This, I'm going to be honest with you. I cannot remember what they're called. The blues, this was from a self-portrait that I did because December 25 to March, April 26, I was really into self-portraits. So drawing them, trying to figure out, do I like pen better? Do I like ink, ballpoint pen, ink, or pencil better? Still haven't decided. But I painted my self-portrait. And then this one was a landscape that I did not like. I'm not very good with landscapes. Working on it. And we have a bunch of, to clean it, ooh, there's a spider in here. Dead, but I'm not touching it. Not touching it. And then we have watercolor. Watercolor, I never fully got into. We did a unit when I was in an art class, but I never fully got into it because for me, it was never an exact, and it was harder to control. I got another ruler. I got a bunch of rulers. And then I have a bunch of brushes. I still have them. Ooh, this one, the mini brushes, detail brushes. And then just, it was just accumulated as time went on. And see, this is what happens when you share art supplies. A lot of the time, they don't get cleaned. So I have to try to restore it because it's just non-existent right now. But I do like long brushes. I like having control because also I use larger canvases. I don't really like notepads or smaller ones. I think it's mainly because detail hasn't always been my friend. And then another medium I absolutely, it was my favorite and still is, oil paints. So I just got a bunch from Hobby Lobby because the ones that I did have that were like higher quality, I finished those. So I just got Hobby Lobby ones, just basic ones, because I need to get back into it. But I have a lot of them. I will make sure when I am doing my art portfolio that I still have, I'll make sure that I explain the medium that I'm actually using. So I have those, some more brushes. So let's do this. So if you were ever into art at any point, art classes just in general, you know this. I have about 5 of these solely because I needed it for art classes and I just kept getting new ones. So I have a lot of these. And I normally get the 24 pack just because it's a good variety. Have a lot of these. So on to the lovely acrylics. So when I first started painting, I did not like acrylics whatsoever. And you may be asking yourself, why do you like acrylics? What is wrong with acrylics? Well, nothing is personally wrong with acrylics, but I did not like that I had to be quick with painting in order for the acrylic to mix well, or I took my time with painting, and that was a no with acrylics. The reason you're about to see a lot of blue colored ones, just because when I was going through my acrylic phase, I need a lot of blues and darker tones, and then I won't explain the color wheel because I don't understand the color wheel and color theory, but we did do a unit in one of my classes, in one of my art classes. So I just wanted to get complementary colors, but a lot of the blues, because I was doing a very large painting of a stingray, manta ray. I don't know the full differences, but I love manta rays and stingrays. I love them. When they're at aquariums, I like touching them, to be honest. Acrylics. So I just got these at Walmart, and it was like, what, $1 for one? I'm sure you can find it at Hobby Lobby. When I was doing that painting of the stingray manta ray, I wanted to use a different technique. So I was dotting instead of actual brushing. So that I never finished. I think it was like 2023, 24 time frame. But I still have it, and I have a lot more. It's just they weren't put back. So eventually I will do acrylics again. And then we have some more brushes. Gotta love the brushes. And then some more brushes. Ooh, and one of my favorite things that I got. So this is a baby. What, a baby easel? Yeah, a baby easel. I forgot what it's called. But it's cool. It's like a travel size. Alright, that's why. Wait, yes, it's like baby sized. which I like. Portable, and it has its own little container. I like how it's wood. I do like how it's wood because I am missing stuff. Because I have like 2 of these that are plastic that I did not find. So I'm going to have to find those. But I like how it's wood. I like wood stuff. One of the things, my goals, eventually when I do get more into painting again, is to get a wooden easel that is adjustable. That's my dream. But we're not there yet because we're still learning. Today though, I'm gonna do an acrylic. This is one of my favorite things, the 18-inch ruler. It's amazing for bigger canvases. So I actually have to find a canvas. I have a lot, so I gotta look for that. Based off the colors we have for acrylic, I think I'm gonna have like a blue tone. But this is our intro because I have times when I'm less artsy and I don't want to do all of this. But I also have times where it's like spikes and I just want to do everything. So this is the intro to my art segments. Still trying to figure out what to call it. Not only will I be showcasing what I have and what I've already done and just going through paintings and stuff like that, I want to make it known that none of my videos are tutorials. I am not trying to teach you how to do anything because I'm learning it myself. So color theory, the color wheel, shades, tones, gradients, all of that, I'm learning. I need to teach myself. So I'm gonna go to YouTube for that to actually find someone who does tutorials on that, and we'll learn together. But absolutely 0% chance that I am doing this to teach or to show you how to do it, because I do not know how to do it myself. So I am not qualified to teach anyone else. I learn best when sharing. So we're gonna learn together. For today, I have yet to figure out what I want to paint. I'll probably just go outside and see what inspires me. Definitely, we're gonna have some blues, greens, purples, and brown oranges. Thank you for watching, and with deepest gratitude,